welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. I am the gentleman who has gone rogue, and what I will be talking about today as an educational video is the fact that men do not want to raise other men's children. Ladies, the children that you bring into a relationship with a man, especially a man who is already childless, those children are liabilities to that man. That man do not want that child. He doesn't want that child. He may tolerate that child, may actually become emotionally bonded to that child, but it is not the dream or the hope or the pure intention of any man walking the planet Earth to raise another man's child. Now, what I'm going to do is play some clips from men and women providing their points of view about having children from previous relationships or keeping a child before they gave birth to the child, before they have decided to take it full term, while the man, the biological father, is telling them they do not want to have any children. Let's get into this. I think this is a good one.
This is just guerrilla talk. That's how I feel. I'm not gonna be sitting here and be phony with you. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I love your children. I don't love your children. I don't hate them. I just don't care about them. I don't care about your other kids. I don't. I want you to make babies for me.
Exactly. It's not because he hates your children. It's not because he looks down at your children, but there's no real connection there. A man has to go out of his way to actually become emotionally invested or attached or bonded to another man's child. It's not because he hates your children. It's because he wants to have a child of his own. He wants you to give him a child that comes from his loins. He doesn't want another man's child. He doesn't want that. No man wants that. Okay? A man who is dark-skinned, for example, may be trying to be with you, and you might have a child that's light-skinned, and he doesn't see any parts of him. Nothing that makes him think, well, I look kind of like this child. Do you get it? It might sound petty to you. It may sound biased to you. And I'm not saying that to make any type of racist statement. I'm just being realistic. A man wants a child that has some semblance of him, not of the other man that you slept with.
I don't care about them. I don't care about your other kids. I don't. I want you to make babies for me. If you got a baby with another man, that's his baby. I don't give a fuck about that. That ain't got shit to do with me. I care a fuck about my kids and my kids only, what I make. If you understand this is how men think. Now, there's some simps out there, some sweet niggas that be like, oh, I care about your kids. They'll be pedophiles. So that's a real pedophile. A nigga that care about your kids be pedophiles. A real nigga be looking at your kid like, nigga, you ain't my motherfucking son. Fuck out of here.
I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of men are like that. A lot of men will say they don't care about your children. You're not my kid. You remember that movie Baby Boy? When that little kid was, I can't remember what it was, Snoop Dogg said, man, I don't care. You ain't my mother blanket kid. That is true. Now, about the part about him talking about men being pedophiles, I disagree with that. There are some men who really will adopt children, if that's what they want to do, but they're not pedophiles. A man could be a pedophile with his own biological child. So I disagree with that point that he made. So I just want to put that out there.
Your kids be pedophiles. A real nigga be looking at your kid like, nigga, you ain't my motherfucking son. Fuck out of here, nigga. A real gangster, real nigga, look at your kid like, ain't my motherfucking kid. He can care about him and say salute to him and everything and be like cool with him and everything, but that ain't his kid. My job is to take care of my kids.
And he's correct. A man's job is to take care of his biological children. All right. Now, a man will, like he said, get along with your child. Or in other words, tolerate your child, the children or child that you brought from a previous relationship. But that's not his kid. A lot of men don't want to deal with that because you may still have something going on with your baby daddy, or he still have to deal with this man some kind of way because he's with you now, and he got to deal with the baby daddy too. Man, no, it's just too much. It's just too much, gentlemen. It's just too much. Excuse me. I'm gonna put something else on the screen for you. Listen to this lady.
When we women, self-included, have kept a child that a man wanted to get an abortion from, and he's no longer around, then we want to make him a deadbeat father and tell him he has to be responsible for a seed that he told you that he didn't want to keep, but you kept it.
In other words, take some accountability. Take some self-responsibility. If a man is telling you he don't want the child, now whatever your religious belief or whatever your belief is, but you made a decision to sleep with him. You made the decision to get, sometimes you made the decision to get pregnant, because a lot of y'all have keeper brother babies anyway. Now, if he's telling you he don't want to take care of that child, that means he doesn't want to take care of that child. Do you understand what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that you're going to change his mind.
You said that a man that takes care of another man's child is weak. That's what you said. Mm-hmm. Can you please explain why?
That's not your child. That's not your responsibility. Your intentions may be in the right place, but it's not, you're not going to benefit from it. It is very rare.
You're not going to benefit from it.
It is very rare. I know.
One.
That's right. This guy could get in there and say some other stuff, but I don't want to hear his point. But yeah, you're not going to benefit from that. Taking care of other people's children. There really is no benefit to that. At any time, you can raise a child for 10, 15 years, and then y'all break up, you and the woman break up, she's going to take the child with him because that's her blood child. You can't do it. You might love the child may love you, but there's nothing you can do about it.
Woman gets pregnant, he tells her that he is not ready to have a child. She still chooses to have the baby.
Okay, so a lot of times we need to take accountability for our actions and our own choices. And so we both was messing around. We knew we weren't in a committed relationship. We knew nothing was going to come of it. You expressed to me already that you did not want to have a child, or you did not want to take care of a child. At that moment, I have a choice. You can go down to the clinic. I don't know where y'all's is at. Ours is on 8th. Or you make that decision on being a single mother and knowing that this other party is not going to be there. So that anger is misplaced, because he was honest in the beginning. And it's hard sometimes to take accountability because we both did it, right? So you think we both should be in this, but the reality and the harsh reality is a man does have an opportunity to walk away, and you need to make the best decision for you and your child.
Yeah.
I think
that is 100% right. Sometimes the anger is simply misplaced, ladies. You are making your lives hard. Let me just say this. Why are you sleeping with men anyway who are like that? Think about this, because there are always... Give me 1 second, gentlemen. 1 second. Some technical difficulty. 1 second. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay. Yes, like I was saying, gentlemen, ladies, pardon me. Why would you even do that? I'm gonna play another clip for you right quick. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I'm having technical difficulties right now. But hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. Here it comes right now.
Wanting kids. Listen to her mother's advice for her husband not wanting kids.
Go with that change. And if you're not, it makes life difficult. One day he's just gonna say, I'm ready. He will. Yeah, but why is it fair that it always has to be on his timeline? Because he's gonna be the breadwinner. The men are to be the head of the house. That's the way it is in the Bible.
Oh my God.
It sucks sometimes to be a woman. And you want to say, okay, listen.
That's right. It's in the Bible. The man is the leader of the household, like it or not. And yeah, it may suck to be a woman, but let me tell you this. Sometimes it sucks to be a man, to go out there to work, to provide for a family, to go out in that harsh elements. If you got a job on the outside, you got to put up with a whole lot of stuff, put up with different management who have bad attitudes, man. There's a lot of stuff that come along with being a man. Just deal with it, especially if you're providing for a woman who doesn't appreciate it.
Listen to what I want. That pressure to have kids has never worked out for anybody. You just got to trust your husband.
Why would you marry a man that you don't trust anyway, lady? That's just so It's crazy. Why would you even, y'all just weird. But anyway, let me know what you think about this subject. I'll be doing a live stream this Sunday at 5:15 Central Standard Time. Sunday, upcoming Sunday. There will be a live stream at 5:15 Central Standard Time. Join me then. See you later.